Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, y'all. We have made it to Friday. Y'all get in here. Come on up in here right now. Get in here and shut the door. Yes, I heard Teacher Tell say that, y'all. She is so funny to me. She says, come in, shut the door. Child, so y'all get on up in here and shut the door behind you. Make sure you hit that, press the button, to let me know you up in here. But welcome. Thank y'all so much for popping in. It is a Friday morning, that 9 o'clock hour. So yes, y'all come in, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure you got that notification bell turned on so you know each and every time that I go live. And if you are catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate you so much. Make sure you also hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. We got that 10-minute mark, so I'll be right back. Give y'all a little time to come on up in here. Y'all, we got a little tea for real. Good morning, good morning, good people. Y'all come on in, come in. I see y'all in the bushes being spectators already. You know, you're starting out on this Friday being in the bushes, being spectators. Lord, I don't get it. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Miss Cheryl, good morning, beautiful. How are you? She says, good morning, everyone. Have a great day. You as well. Thank you so much for popping in. Greatly appreciate it. If you in here, please hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me. Make sure you got your notification bell turned on. Tell your cousins, your sisters, and everybody, come on over here and subscribe to your girl's channel. And if you're catching it on the replay, please do the same. Tell them to come over and just subscribe. It's free. Do that. Just subscribe to the channel. Also, please remember that everything that I say, it is alleged. It is in my own opinion. It's just for entertainment purposes only. That's it. That's all. So I popped on up here early this morning because I have a doctor's appointment at about 10. Well, it's at 11. So I said I can see if I can get on up in here and get this done. So for the ones that might have to catch it on the replay, y'all just catch it on the replay. But anyway, child, we up in here. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? I'm not understanding, child. This here, thing you, child. The screamers done change this stuff up again, y'all. My mom is Sexy Diva. Good morning, but yes, it's putting the whole names and stuff. Child ain't had nothing to do with that. That's not me. It is not me. But anyway, y'all, let's jump on up in here this morning, child. Let's get on up in here. So after I got off this live yesterday, I was minding the business that pays me, which is my own business, and I ran across this channel. I've heard it before, but I didn't write the channel's name down, so maybe y'all run across it or whatever, child. But anyway, this said CC wanted uh to put out some information. I don't know if she was directly asked to put this out for D Nasty, child. Her people is destinadas. That's what she called her people. Child, that's what she called her people, the destinadas. Yeah, I said, what is really going on? Hey, Miss Charlene, good morning, beautiful. Welcome. How are you this Friday morning? And happy Friday to you. Child, I need some coffee or something to get me moving, but I'm moving. I gotta move because I got this doctor's appointment in a few. But yeah, y'all, her people is called destinadas. Uh, Somebody asked her in the chat about, Sonny and Moses, and they asked her something like, how did it make her feel that he chose Sonny over her or something? She had a smart clap back. They're talking about that was all that was left. I said, that girl right there, she ought to be shaming herself, child. But child, the people up over there in that chat, I guess I'm not gonna say because I've never heard the lady say anything bad about Mel. I can't say that. But they was over there in the chat and they was talking so nasty. I was like, what do these people want? When Mel was on the show, when Mel was on the show, they wanted her off the show. Now Mel off the show, they still mad. So I'm like, can somebody just make it make sense? I don't understand. I don't get these people. But they was talking about real bad about Mel, her live TikToks. She ain't making no money over there on TikTok. She sold like 3 products and child, they was going in. And I was just sitting there and I was like, who is these people? I saw some familiar names and all of that. Child, I ain't even got to call them because y'all can about figure out who it was. But they were just going in, being so nasty about it and stuff. But anyway, the lady went on. She would play a little bit of Destiny's video. Um, yeah, it said that nobody. Well, I read that one. Her podcast is coming back soon. She is working on a book and her music. That's what Destiny want. The lady to let the people know why she ain't been out on her podcast. And she did say that when she heard come out with her podcast, she's going to have some interesting people up there with her to be on her live with her. So she ain't saying nothing about Miss Dion, child, whatever that crazy looking lady named Lil Whoopie baby sister. Child, she ain't saying nothing about her. So I don't know if that's who it is gonna be up there, but she said she's gonna have different people and all that. But Destiny had on this big old hair, child. I don't know, she thought she was Shaka Khan and she got stuck in the oven or what the hell had really went on with her, child. It was just wild and big. I said, well, she looked like she had just got escaped, child. She looked like the people had just let her out and she was running for her life, child, sitting down there, looked like she was digging in something. Y'all seen it? Remember your grandma and them be sitting down there and they be punting and feeling and digging in stuff, and you be like, what you looking for? You be asking them, well, what are you looking for? That's how Destiny was. She just looked really crazy up there, child. But the evilness of male child that has embedded in these people for no reason, it is just pathetic. These people are just crazy people. All I know, I'm like, I really don't know about them there folks. They got some major issues going on with them up over there, but they people gonna be what the people gonna be. Miss Sophisticated, good morning. She says, G Squad in chat. Hey, good morning, beautiful. Thank y'all for popping in. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Please make sure you hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me. Miss Sexy Diva. They done took Sexy Diva clean off the girl. They done got the whole child. I cannot. Don't nobody take care of what don't nobody care what D Nasty line about now. The podcast coming back. Child, that's what she said. That's what she said. But y'all, thank you, Miss Jennifer. I got to clear up something real quick, y'all. Y'all remember when we was talking about Porsha child was dating the president over there in Nigeria child. What was that man name, y'all? Tenabu. Tenabu was the man's name. Well, she had took this, had this custom made body fitting dress, child. She was, that dress was everything. But y'all, it come out to be saying, I was listening to Lakeisha Keisha. Shout out to her as well. Thank you, Miss Faith. But she was playing child, I think, a little video up over yonder, and she was comparing the Tasha K notes to, what to some other stuff. And child, the it wasn't the president, child. They said it was his son. Child, he ain't no looker either. He look like Goombody too, child. I said that Portia just girl, she must have on some them things over her eyes when she be laying down with these jokers, child. I be waking up swinging, child. I'm like, wait a daggone minute. But child, yeah, they said it wasn't the president child that had been married to his wife for 50 years. They said it was his son child. And they said that his son be getting down like the itty bitty ditty. Y'all know what I be talking about when I say get down like the itty bitty ditty. Child, they said that he had she got flued out, child. Y'all heard what I said? That's Martell Hope. She got flued out, child, for 50K. I said, well, I would be darned, child. Miss Patricia says, good morning, G Squad and chat. Good morning, beautiful. Welcome, child. I don't know if y'all did this or the Scream Yard or who did it, child, but they're just putting down the other. They putting down whatever they want to, child. I got to look to make sure. I'm like, who it is, child? Yes, child. They're doing it all. But yeah, child, that's what they said about Porsha, child. They is scandalizing this poor child's name, child. I don't know. The people still dragging her about, that little people's thing she did the other day, child. I don't even know if this girl gonna be able to come back. But if Portia got that mentality that she don't care about what nobody says about her child, she gonna be just fine. But if she gonna sit around and twiddle her fingers and be saying that people is calling me a 304, child, that's what they're saying, child. You a whole 304. But anyway, child, yeah, she got flued out yonder, y'all, and said the man, he like Diddy, and he like the two girls at one time. He ain't standing over there in the corner, with the Tootsie Roll. He just want the girls at the same time. So I said, now wait a minute, now here, Portia, is you trying to tell the people something? You got something you need to tell us, girl? Come on over here and make sure you close the door when you come in, and just sit on down and let's talk about this, baby. We is open to listen, honey. But I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. But it said her mother, Diane, created the child. I don't know. I'm as sophisticated. I says, someone needs to ask Dusty, has she psychotherapist for being grown? Child, she looked like she was crazy, y'all. She really did. I'm gonna try to find that video again so I can see who that was talking about it. But I said, well, what in the world? Why they why she want this lady to put it out? She could have got up there on her YouTube and put out her own information. Child, they don't know how to make. They ain't trying to make a quarter, child. They ain't trying to make a quarter out of 15 cents, child. Child, moving forward. Anyway, child, I had to go over there for the good people, and I had to tolerate CK, Sassy CK, because I can't stand to hear him laugh, child. Well, Sassy CK was up there by himself, child. He was all up there by himself last night, acting like a whole bastard. That's what he was acting like. Miss Patricia says Porsha is looking at those dead presidents, not the faces. Child, I might could get over if I can. If I can, that's what I need to focus on. The dead presidents. Okay, girl, I got you. Thank you for that little taste of information. I don't know, child. I think them Nigeria women's gonna be waiting on Porsha. She better lay low for a little taste, child, cause her name is out there, child. Miss Sexy Diva says Porsha get into the bag while them heifers hating on her all day. Not all day, child. I ain't mad at the girl. I ain't mad at her. But child, this right here, one about to tell y'all. It probably gonna blow y'all wigs off. If y'all got some wigs on today, just pick it up, baby, and put it back on your head, child. And we're gonna keep on moving. But child, old Sassy CK had to come out here last night, child. And let me tell y'all, he want that bastard want to have a little taste of altitude. I said, wait, I know daggone well he ain't trying to have no altitude. That's what he said. Let me tell y'all what he said. He talking about he know the people on the YouTube be making some decent money off of the show. LAMH. That's what he said, child. He said he get that part. He said, but the problem that he has is when the good people that don't know nothing be popping out here talking that smack. He had to make some clarifications and let the people know. Don't be putting out there that show is canceled. He said he not about to come out here and argue with nobody about none of his business, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what he said. He said, don't be putting out no false information. That's what CK wants y'all good people to know. If you're going to tell it, he said, tell it right. He said, there's so many times that he could pop out and say a little something. He said, but for what? He said, then you're going to be going back and forth, which that is true, y'all. That is true. That's how come nothing never gets resolved, because I say this, you gonna come back and say something to me. Oh, you pissed me off again. I'm finna retaliate again. It's never gonna end if you going back and forth with the people. So, in other words, he was saying, let the good people say what the good people gonna say, because he don't care, child. He is not feeling no waste time, child. Not at all. But he said, don't be putting that out there, child, talking about his show was canceled. I said, you trying to read down somebody? Sassy CK, you bastard. You better go somewhere and take several seats, child. But anyway, child, he was talking about LAMH, child. He gave us the rundown of the girls last night, child. He said he gonna come back next week and give the rundown of the men, child. Child, he want Tuna Cat to be the spotlight so bad, child. I don't think she gonna make it, child. I think well, let's don't say I don't think. I know Tuna Cat ain't gonna make it because wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I gotta tell y'all this. Here, that bastard talking about he's the creator of the show. I like to went through this daggone internet last night. I said that bastard right there, I can't stand him. You just ain't gonna get the credit where the credit is due, is you? You just ain't gonna do right, is you? I said, Lord, I can't stand him, y'all. Hey, Miss Holly Rock. Good morning, beautiful. Welcome. She says, not no more making money. Mail is gone. LAMH well has run dry. Yeah, it's run dry, child. Y'all got to stay with me. Now, stay with me. Let me tell you what he said. Now, don't wait a minute. But yeah, now he was a little pissed off behind that. Now, he was kind of acting like a Martha. Mm-hmm. Hey, the real Nikki. She said that Dusty show ain't gonna be around long. No, ma'am, it's not, but it's gonna be funny to me, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all if I see something, hear something funny, child, I'm gonna be talking about it. I'm just about to tell the people because this is what I've been waiting for. They thought it was funny when Mel was up there. I want to see who gonna get dragged and all of the above. Good morning, Miss Sandra. She says whether Mel making TikTok money or not, she doesn't have to get on and report to a TV set for a check. Now you go, Dusty girl. Child said again for the people in the back. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. Yes, please, and thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it, child. But let me go ahead and give y'all a little taste of the rundown, child. And we're going back over here and talk about it. So he up there claiming, child, we know that Tuna Cat Tisha, she was all about her marriage and the cheering, child. Oh, child, I thought he was gonna pass out and wake up and pass back out again, child. He said, He said, now this time around, he said, Tuna Cat is about to be bringing it, y'all. That's what he said, child. I said, we done heard that before, child. But that's what he claiming. Tuna Cat gonna be blaming it, child. He's talking like Tuna Cat getting ready to turn Martha Hills upside down, child. Y'all know he probably putting this mess out here. Probably ain't no truth to it, but to get the people interested in, because he know what the people been waiting for 9 seasons, and we didn't get nothing, y'all. We didn't get none of this. Well, child, for the people, honey, he want the people to know that girl Tuna Cat ain't about to be playing with Maho this time around, child. I said, well, I would be darned then. Um, he said it was nice to have a oh yeah, this part right here too, y'all. He said it was nice to have a break from the chatter while the show was on break. He is not going to respond to the negative rumors. Yeah, child. He said all that chatter was working his nerves. He said he didn't like that. When the show was on, people were talking about it. He said he be hearing what y'all be saying. He said, but he ain't had time. He about to come out here and fool with y'all. He got so much other stuff he trying to do, which in my eyesight would be running the YouTube the streets, child, trying to snatch and grab to do whatever he can do and talk about whatever he can talk about to get that bag, child. I said, I ain't mad at you, Sassy CK. God knows I ain't mad at you. But child, he talking like that Tuna Cat about to be giving Marceau a run for his money. And guess what, child? We the people want to see that. We the people know that Marceau gonna embarrass her and embarrass her and embarrass her. So we gonna have to see. Oh, and he said the show was never. He said that show was never in danger of being canceled, child. Y'all run on over there and tell that child. That's what CK said. I ain't said it, child. But that's what he told me last night. I said, well, I will be darned. Moving forward, child. Get back up over here, child. He said this season is full of surprises. Super trailer dropping soon. He said Letitia Scott, better known as AKA Tuna Cat. He said she is not playing used to be my man, my kids, my man, my kids. Nuh-uh, not this time around. He said, that's not about to happen. That's what Carlos said, child. He said, forget my kids and my man. Miss Stacey Davis says, try have a melody and funky feet redo. I don't care about Tuna Cat and Marto. Child, I told y'all it's the same. It's the same old child. But yeah, he's trying to boost that girl head up for something, child. But we, the people, know what happened when he did this with Mel. He told Mel he was going to walk with her, hold her hand. He was going to be there to support her in the whole nine. Well, Tuna Cat, he probably done told you that same line, child. Because guess what, baby? You need to get out here on the YouTube streets and pay attention to what the people saying that he told Mel. Because, see, you probably didn't know that. So when he told Mel that right there, child, he set her up for the okie doke. Y'all heard what I said. He set her up for the okie doke. Hey, Miss Maria, good morning, beautiful. Child, this here scream y'all got y'all names looking different, child. I'm like, whoa. She said in my candy voice, the lies, the lies, the lies, child. That's what I said too. That's Sassy CK coming out here. Mm-hmm. I said, well, daggone, child. Um, Let me see what else he had to tell the good people, child. I'm just a messenger, child. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, Aunt Maria. Let me see, child. Moving on up here, he said that she is very, very what? Oh, he said Tisha's gonna be very vocal this season, child. That's what he said, child. Moving on, child. He went down there to little taste of Kimmy, child. He said, she said the conversation that Kimmy Scott is gonna be having with Maurice, she is not going to be playing with him, child. Well, she must be already divorced to some child, because we know the girls don't be talking to them Scott means any kind of way, child. They just don't pop off any kind of way. But here's Sassy CK last night, child. If y'all want to hear this mess, y'all going over there because it's still up there, child. But that's what he's saying, child. She talked like he said Kimmy about to go in on Maurice tail too, child, with the cheating allegations and all of that stuff, child. I said, well, I would be done. Child, when he got the nail, he put his hand over his mouth. Nail Fletcher nail. Carlos King don't like you, baby. Why is you on this show? He don't care for you, child. I'm just trying to tell the people. If she don't know that by now, she will never know. Miss Patricia said they still can't mention Mel's name or her likeness, child. That part right there. Miss Holly Rock says, great for Kimmy, no libido. Child, of what I said, child. But he said Nell is wanting transparency this season. He said Nell is transparent. He called Nell Transparency Fletcher. That's Nell's new name, y'all. Transparency Fletcher. Said the Scott girl is not going, they not feeling this, child. Y'all know they ain't about to be feeling this. They about to be ganging up on Po Nail, child, all I know. Getting on over here to D Nasty, child. He said, is whoo, he said, D Nasty is single, child, and she is ready to what? Mingle, child. I said, he said, D Nasty going to be figuring out her life on this time around, child, in front of the people, gonna enjoy Destiny's journey, child. That's what he said. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Carlos just get up here to be lying, child. Miss Maria is speaking to everybody. She says, hey friends, how y'all been? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Child, and then he went down here to Little Taste of Trisha, child. He says, Trisha has a personal story that is going to that is going to make you cry. I said, well, damn, what she got now? Some more deaths done happen or something, child? I don't know. That was Sassy CK said last night, child. I don't know. I went over there with them, that crazy deering folks. But that's what he said, child. And that was it. That's all. He ain't had nothing else for the girls, child. He said, and y'all wait, ain't you? No, he said, I'm going to give y'all the boys next week, child. I said, well, I will be darned, because I was waiting to see what he had to say about Martell Hope, child. But that's what he said about the girls, child. I got to tune back in next week, child, to get this little taste of what he got to say about the boys. And he also wanted the people to know that there going to be some new players popping out, child. I said, oh, hell. Oh, hell. Them bastards done brought that fool up here on this show to be riding in somebody's shadow. That girl about to be dumber than a bag of rocks, child. I'm going to put over there in the category with them bastards, child. She's a bastard, too. They ain't got no sense, child. They ain't got none. Miss SD says, I thought Kimmy didn't want talking about Butterball cheating because he not let libido tell it, child. Well, that's what he said this time, child. I think, child, until I hear it or see it, child, I ain't gonna tell y'all I ain't gonna watch it, because I want to be out. It's gonna be funny to me. If I watch it, it's because it's gonna be funny, and I want to see who gonna hit rock bottom. I want to see who gonna be able to stand 10 toes in it like Mel had to stand 10 toes in it. That's what I want to see, so I can have something to laugh at and talk about. Or they thought it was funny when she was going through. I want to see who gonna run to your rescue. Yeah, heifers. Tisha, let me go ahead and tell you a little something, Tuna Cat. Tuna Cat, let me go ahead and tell you, before this show come on, baby, let me go ahead and tell you, side hen, Colbert, Arion, AK Carrier, whatever her name be, child. She ain't got to disappoint you. Your biggest disappointment in this whole situation is gonna come from your brother-in-law, Maurice Scott, the one that you put the most trust in. Every time they go out with the boys, Maurice, can you make sure your brother keep his ring on and make sure your brother, girl, that's a whole grown man. Maurice can't make him do nothing. Maurice, baby, Tuna Cat, Maurice knows the day your husband started cheating. He knows when he cheated. Maurice knows the whole story. You put your trust in the wrong person. Girl, come on over here and close the door and take a seat and listen to this here live, child. You're going to learn something today. Get over here, child, while you sitting out there trying to play stupid. I can't stand it, girl. Miss Hollywood says, good morning, everyone. Hey, beautiful, welcome. She says, what I want to see is Dusty live from her storage unit, not the storage unit. Miss Maria says, in my opinion, this is all smoke to get views. Yep. They had 9 seasons and none of them gave anything. Secondly, why nobody actually promoting the new season? That part right there. Miss Maria also says that Hollywood Destitute only had that storage unit for 3 months and 3 of them was free. Was it free? I'll wait. But child, I said when he was talking about D Nasty, what D what is it? Destinators? The Destinators, child. That's a fan base name, Destinators. So I said, he must ain't seen Destinator sitting over here looking like she just escaped from the place, and the people looking for a child. Where she was digging down in that bag like old bag lady, like baby, what you doing down there, child? What she was doing didn't look right to me, child. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I cannot with these folks. But I do know that they trying to get some attention from the people. And he want that girl, Tuna Cat, to stand front and center, but that girl is not ready, nor is she qualified to stand front and center um, to run this show. She's not gonna be able to do that. He wants to pretend like she gonna be so tough. She gonna be coming at Mar so bad, and she gonna be doing this and she gonna be doing that. Child, that girl ain't about to be doing that. Don't get cussed out on this daggone show. That's what's gonna happen. Um, Marcel gonna cuss him out. Marcel gonna cuss him. Marcel gonna cuss her out. That's it. That's all, child. It ain't gonna be all of that. It's just a repeat of the same old child. Ain't nothing changing. Nothing ain't changing. He claimed these people gonna have some different storylines. Child, who wants to see Mumbles getting up here crying about some child? While you was over there trying to pick and poke at Mel, you should have been over there telling your story at that point in time. Then, child, I cannot. Miss Jennifer says this is going to be a shit show. Absolutely. The ratings is gonna be absolutely nothing, child. The ratings is not gonna be nothing. But yeah, I gotta go back over there, y'all, and find out who that was I was listening to. Cause it was a lot of people from the dark side up over there in that latest chat. And she kept saying, let me see what y'all putting in the chat. Let me see what y'all saying. And child, them people was not nice at all. Y'all still focus on Mel. They was talking about Mel face, her face without no makeup. I said, Mel is a beautiful young lady with or without her makeup, child. They were just searching and trying to find something negative to say. But child, it really blew me out the water when they talking about she ain't selling up but 3 products. I said, well, Lord Jesus, who live were they looking at? Then they had to try to have a comeback, snapback, child, talking about trying to compare again Mel with that Stormy girl, child. If Stormy was popping like she like all of that, the people putting down in that chat with that TikTok baby, look at here. She be still up there on TikTok right now today. So evidently she not over there. So that tells me something went wrong. Y'all need to stop doing that comparison. SHIT. Mel don't care, neither do we. Child, but y'all need to go somewhere and sit down. You wanted her off the show. You wanted her off the freaking show, crazy people. She's gone. And y'all still can't stop talking about her. Broke down. And she's sitting over there on millions, on millions. And y'all trying to drag that like that millionaire. Child, somebody need to make some sense. Miss Maria says, I told you they would still trying to come for mayor. Them old folks in that daggone chat. The lady that was the CC, she didn't say nothing about Mel. She didn't say nothing bad. She didn't even mention Mel's name. But it was them that clowns down in the chat, child. Miss Maria says, aside from the Fletchers, who actually has a job, child, I don't know. I would have thought, we the people would have thought, the show finally coming back on July the 19th. Said Sassy CK is gonna come back on July the 19th. And I would have thought with all this time that these people has had off, we would have been able to see these people holding a hammer, a nail, electric screwdriver, driver, whatever this, to drill the screws in the wall and all that kind. I thought we would have been seeing some of this kind of stuff, child. I ain't said word one about none of this and stuff. Nobody building nothing. Child, I cannot. So yeah, he said he gonna come back next week, child, and let the good people know what the men's is gonna be doing and what they got coming off. Fletcher up there with Nail Child, he looked like he didn't care one way or the other if that damn show came back on. He was like, Lord, here we go again. Miss Maria says, I'm moving tomorrow, y'all. I am still packing up. Miss Sexy Diva, child, I tell you, I can't see. She says, I'm moving tomorrow, y'all. I am still packing up the kitchen food now. Child, moving and packing ain't no joke, child. So, yeah, you needed the day off. You really did. But yeah, y'all, Sassy CK trying to come out here, trying to pop off like he was all of this and all of that. He the creator. He made that show. He made the people down in Huntsville who that child I can. But hold on now. There was some people in there that was tussling in the chat. Now they was rumbling for Mel up in that chat. Child, they was like, he ain't gonna give Mel no credit. Y'all down here still talking about her. Y'all ain't giving her. Child, it was. Now the good people know Mel says she don't want nobody out there rah and rambling in the bushes for her. She says she don't need that. But that's what was going on, child. That's what had happened, child. And there was some in there standing 10 toes down for a child. But it was unnecessary because them crazy folks gonna be and say whatever they want to say. And Holly says, are we going to see Bedrock finished projector the kitchen whole fix? Child, I don't know. Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, where you going, sis? She was moving. Miss Maria says, or finished project and idea that's off the ground. Say something, child. I ain't seen none of that. He said none of that, y'all. None of that ain't gonna be shown. It's not gonna happen. So he started laughing real hard when he said, "Oh, we're gonna have some new faces gonna be popping out. New faces gonna be popping out." I said right then, child, don't nobody care about them new faces. You getting ready to have pop out. I did hear that they said dark skinned Ken friend, and I think his wife's supposed to pop up on that show. And probably side hen Coldbird. She's somewhere just like grinning. We already done film. Me, Martell, with no damn wire all up in her gun. Martell, child. Ooh, that girl. Ooh. She pop up on this TV show. I'ma know right then. Right. I'ma know. That girl is crazy for real. There's something wrong with her. Miss Maria says, okay, Holly Rock, that hole is probably an entire doorway about girl, not the whole doorway. Miss Maria said it's probably the whole doorway, child. I cannot. Hey, Miss Lisa Ward. Good morning. She says, hello, everyone. Listening Network. Thank you so much for popping in. Miss Maria says that, gee, thanks for taking one for the team. I can't stand Secret Squirrel's voice. Child, it was hard, child. It was hard. Yeah, but he threw Bell Collective out there too. He said something about Letitia, whatever that girl name is, child. In other words, he trying to tell the people, y'all, in the words of Tuna Cat, one monkey don't stop no show. He want the people to know, the my shows is still gonna be going on. So now, how did that make me feel about the OWN network, child? I don't feel no ways tired about all these here daggone lawsuits that the network got going up against them. Cause ain't nowhere in the hell I be trying to put you back on this TV, and you got all these lawsuits. You on Lemonhead and all this mess going. I'm not about to do that. So I lost respect for the OWN network, child. I really have. I'm just going ahead and tell the people. Miss Maria says, Salt and Light, hey, beautiful, how you been? I ain't seen her pop up in here. Child, it's Salt and Light. It's changed. Yeah, it's changed everybody's name. I'm like, what is really going on? I was just telling y'all, it's put y'all like y'all gut. Scream y'all is doxing y'all just in case y'all didn't know. StreamYard is doxing the people up over here today, child. I said, oh my God, what is going on? Child, when I tell you it's giving y'all whole names and everything, child. Ooh, child. Y'all might want to call StreamYard and let them know. You don't need to be doing that there, child. But yeah, child, that's about it, child. Carlos was excited, child, to come out and let the people know about y'all y'all try to count me out. Don't count me out, because it ain't over till the fat lady sings, child. That's what he wanted people to know, child. Miss Maria says SAB discount code summer 45% off site wide and free shipping. Child. Them folk over there were so mad about that daggone stream TikTok, them TikTok lives. And then they said, oh, she trying to call it a mega live. Stormy Ben said it was a mega live. So these people be looking at stuff I ain't seen, child. I promise y'all, to the good people. Miss Donna says, hey y'all, I promise y'all, they be making up stuff. Child, y'all ever seen the little kids? You can do it, I can do it better. That's the kind of games that these supposed to be grown people be trying to do. Child, they be in competition for child. I cannot. Ooh, hold on. Them people over there in competition by themselves, child. I don't blame Mel. I wouldn't pay these people no mind either, because them people is crazy. They is delusional somewhere. Somewhere they got some mental issues going on. There's something really wrong with them people, child. It is what it is, child. He seems to be a little excited about the show coming back on. Don't really know where it's going, child, other than in the trash can. That's where it's at already, child. But even that little trailer that we synced, y'all, that little bit, child, that mess look boring to me. Tuna Cat up there. Thank y'all for coming out to the Cowboy. Something other, child. Can you tell the people thank you for coming out and supporting the finished product that y'all been working on for 20 years? Oh my goodness, child. That's the Lord. Child, all I know, they gonna overcome one day, child. They gonna overcome one day. But I didn't like Kimmy with her sassy mouth anyway. She always got a sassy mouth for somebody other than Maurice head. Maurice drag you for filth. and then you want to have a sassy mouth. You want to have a sassy mouth to everybody else. Child, go take several seats. Miss Maria says TikTok called it a mega live. They want to compare them so bad. It's really sad. Male chasing the bag and they chasing clout. Child, say it again. That part right there. Male chasing child. Them people are pitiful, child. I'm like, why these people be so fixated on her like that? I don't understand that part. I just don't get it, y'all. But they is, child, just a negativity, nothing positive. But like I said, there was some people in that chat that was positive, speaking up for male, while those haters was putting the evilness and stuff up in their child. I don't think I'll get into that show like that again. But if I see something interesting, child, I'm gonna talk about it. Cause like I said, I wants to see who gonna take this downfall, because it's gonna be a repeat. The same stuff that Mel went through. One of them heifers is gonna have to go down that road that Mel went down, and I want to see how they stand 10 toes in it like she did. I want to see. And I want to also see who gonna run to their rescue. Inquiring minds like myself, I wants to know, child. So I'm gonna have to tune in, child. That's all I got to tell y'all. I might have to tune in. Might be a day or two after, but I'm gonna have to tune in and see. And let me go ahead and tell y'all this too. For the people that be saying, because I was on the fence, I was always on the fence. I said, I don't know. I might. And then I told why I might want to look at it. But for the people that saying they ain't gonna look at the show, child, the people gonna be looking at the show. People gonna be talking about it, child. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna talk about other stuff too, because I don't want to be embedded in that like we once was. And I think it'll be okay. But so many people are saying they're not gonna talk about it. It's a known fact, child. I'm going here to tell y'all the truth. The views ain't viewing, child. The views don't be viewing, child. You talk about the diddy, the this, the that, child. The views don't be viewing until you talk about this crazy daggone dark tail show. You get the views. It's the craziest thing. You throw Martell Holt name on your thumbnail, you gonna get a view. You throw Mel name up there, you ain't gonna get as many as you get from Martell. I'm just trying to tell y'all. That's how it goes. Miss Maria says same script, different cast. Ain't none of them built for the leading. Child ain't But no, and then I think I seen something where Wanda's supposed to pop out and she's supposed to be going off on Mars. So or some mess like that. I think she's supposed to be confronting him about that girl that came on that show with shareable side chick, Ariana, A.K. Carey, child, and Martell Holt. Some of them mess like that, child. If you're not gonna bring that girl up there, better yet, we don't even want to see her. She's irrelevant. We want to see Orlando. If y'all bring Orlando on this show and put it out there, everybody gonna tune in. That's who y'all need to be trying to get on that show. Carlos King, Orlando. She right there in Atlanta with you. Why you trying to hide? Good morning, my thought. She says, good morning, G Chat Mom. Yeah, Alana, going over there in Atlanta, and you probably don't live that far from a child. All that money that tuna cat ain't went and took out for these alone. And Martha Scott done took down there to Atlanta, to Atlanta. Child, she living right decent, her and that little boy. I ain't mad at you, girl. You do like Porsha do, girl. Do what you do. All I know to tell you. They dumb enough to give it to you. You be smart enough to take it, girl. That's the way I look at it. I'm not about to be arguing with the girls because the girls are doing what the girls need to do. Shoot, men been doing this crazy, foolish stuff for umpteen years and stuff. Ain't nothing happening to them. Now it's on the other feet. Now everybody want to be talking about it. I don't call Porsche no 304. Girl, they want to flood you out and get that 50K. Girl, go on down there to Nigeria and get it, child. I hope you make it out safe, hun. The real nigga says, nope. That story dead too. They missed the goal. They missed it. Miss Patricia says, no one is talking about them, but she was talking about throwing eggs at CC and mess around and get a foot where the sun don't shine. Not where the sun don't shine. She gonna throw eggs at a CC. Ooh, child. Oh, she know that same egg that she threw at them, they can throw it right back at her, child, just in case you didn't know. I'm just trying to tell them. That's what she can say. But yeah, it was funny to me how I seen Carlos King try to uplift Tuna Cat last night, child. It was pathetic. I can't say no other word. It was just literally pathetic to see him trying to boast that girl up. Like, and she too. Why you want to be in somebody's shadow? Why do y'all want to be walking this? I'll be like, nah, hell no. You get somebody else to do it. Pass it over there to Nell Fletcher or Kimmy or some better yet, give it to Mumbles. I don't want that torch. Don't give it to me because I seen you, Carlos. I seen how you operate. You set it up like you were there for the person. You right there 10 toes down for the person, Carlos King. But the whole while you was digging that hole for that lady to fall into it. You sorry slammer, sorry bastard. You he also boosted Kimmy up too. Yeah, he called himself trying to boost up just a little tay. He claimed that she gonna be coming for Maurice's neck, child. Do you believe that? I'll wait. That ain't about to happen. Kimmy ain't about to go at Maurice, and Tuna Cat ain't about to go at Mar. So that's a whole bald faced lie. And Carlos already know that it ain't gonna work. Miss Maria says if y'all remember, Unc was coming for Martha restlessly in the first, I guess episode season. Maybe I can't see. Child, I said, this is a mess, child. They try so hard. They just determined, child. They said, we're not about to let this show go. Restlessly in the first couple seasons, child. And that was only because she was trying to figure out why he didn't have his ring on or some mess, child. Who cares where he wear that ring or not? They need to go over there. They want to talk about something. They need to go over there and try to tell the good people why they scattered around like they were scattered around on that promo picture. I ain't never seen no picture looking like that. Child, and we the people know good daggone well. Tuna Cat ain't finna let Martha get too far out of her sight if she can help it, child. So make that make sense for the people. Can y'all make it make sense? I'm gonna wait. Child, I said Carlos King is a whole hot mess, child. He just sad, child. He too. He just like that girl mom and them, child. He just want to say, Mel ain't did all of that on the show. That's where they coming from, y'all. That's it. That's all. The moral of the whole entire story. That's what they want the people to know. But y'all, I'm gonna come back later on. I got to get ready to go to my doctor's appointment. I love y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on. We can pick this back up a little later on today, probably like 1 or 2 or something like that. But anyway, your girl is up out of here, and I love y'all and catch y'all later. Bye.